So um now it's 11:36 p.m. already. Today is a good date as well. um I think so. August 15. um because today is the day 30 in my series already, and today I drink milk tea, so I don't feel sleepy at the moment, and I also want to end up a series. Maybe I'm not sure if I want to keep going with this series, but maybe I'm gonna start a new series. As I said in my previous video, maybe I'm gonna start a new series when I started building a new app for my restaurant. Because the ship flow coming to an end already, I should have another video showing the results after I put it into production. But for now, because I am having issue with the purchase of what they call Apple developer purchase. I don't know what the heck happened with Apple. I love Apple. I love using iPhone and Macs, their products, but whenever I try to buy something from them, I always get auto cancel from them, and it doesn't show any reason. I just don't know why. It's the last time for that few years. I remember I tried to buy a MacBook M2 from Apple. At that time, due to the COVID, so we cannot go out, and I bought it online, but they kept like, how to say, I got cancelled and get refunded multiple times, 3 or 4 times, I don't remember. And as a consequence, I don't say as a result, as a consequence, I have to switch to buying Microsoft Surface, which is the most regretted decision I've ever made. It was terrible decision. I have to say that the Surface is not my good friend. Also, yeah, it was a lot of money as well, but after using my book, I realized that, yeah, I should have, you know, bought the Apple products instead of Windows. I don't like Windows. Just be honest. No offense. Back to the point. So now again, I try to purchase the second time, and I got cancelled straight away. And I remember the Siri problems that I had earlier. I don't know why. What's wrong with my account? Am I in my blacklist or something? But yeah, at the moment I cannot do anything with the app. I'm not sure if I should create a new kind of Apple account to possess, to handle this situation, because I need to put it into Apple Store, and also I need to send the official testing version to my boss. He chose me, but yeah, we still need proper testing, and then after that put it in production. But yeah, I cannot do anything now. I just submitted the ticket and just wait for their response. It's been 2 days and I haven't heard from them. I heard that Apple, they are so young. It takes like even 1 or 2 weeks. And I heard from AI, and AI search from the communities. I didn't check for it myself, but it doesn't matter anyway. For now, I think just wait for it, and I'm gonna. I have some few projects that I have to do. um, building the website for my husband, but I'm not gonna share it because it might affect to his job. Um, and what else? Yeah, back to learning PTE because I've been neglected with PTE for a while. Um, and also because today on the way back home, I did bump into two of the videos from this YouTube channel called, let me see if I can find that one again. Oh, this one. This YouTube channel about from Truong Phuong, a very young Vietnamese girl. She's just 23, and I cannot believe that she could be that wise lady, I would say, and kind of really professional in the way that she speak. Um, I mean, let's not talk about the talents because I know that there's so many talented people out there, young and mature, and very cool as well. But the point here is that after listening to two of her videos, I learned something for myself, and because nowadays I don't want to consume too many stuff. I just want to, how to say, like, um I just want to learn like enough, uh but try to apply like what I have, like, try to apply the knowledge instead of like keep learning and keep just browsing around, because the quality beats quantity, right? um so the first video is this one. I'm just gonna try to remind myself again with whatever relates or resonates with me, the key takeaway that I want for myself. So this video talk about um practice the what they call the plasticity. So recently I've been really keen learning about brain, how it works, and this video, it like came to me at the right time. So it talked about the um I forgot the name mentioned here, Ellie Gu, if I'm not mistaken, because I bump into some of the videos or with Ellie Gu sometimes, and I am really impressed with her like communication skills and her maturity as well. So the key takeaway here is that firstly, even like mostly people, like the best time to learn is like before 25, right? But now like 30, more than 30 already. It's a little bit too late, but I still can do it. I still can make it work if firstly I have to really focus, really eliminate all the distraction like phones and other kind of random thoughts, whatever. So firstly, really focus or try whatever to do to stay focused. Secondly, uh, actively learn from mistakes and think about mistake is just, how do I say, mistake is just a, a, a inevitable factors um of any result or any success or any work. It cannot be done without any mistake. Absolutely. So just keep making mistake, and whenever I make mistake, I just think about, okay, I'm on the way closer to what I want. She also gave an example about, for example, the brain when we learn to play. um what we do when we learn to play. Maybe I want to focus on this one instead of.
Nối còn nhiều hơn tổng số ngôi sao trong.
This video is in Vietnamese, by the way, so I'm gonna just turn it off the voice, and I'm gonna speak instead of the video speaking. But what I mean is that, where I stopped. For example, the brain, about how the brain works. I don't know how come I summarize this video in this way, but I'm trying to remind myself that example is very rare, or actually it's impossible for someone who never play basketball, for example, to put the ball into the ring, right? So the brain will learn how to do it just by, for example, the first time making mistake, going a little bit kind of out of the ring, and then it try to adjust the next time, learn from the other, just try to adjust the gesture, the technique, like with the hand, with the strength that we put into the ball, for example. So it takes a lot of thing, a lot of like failures in order to make it work, and also it takes a lot of practice in order to be a professional player, for example. So, oh, I mean, I just feel like, oh, bingo. Why I didn't really kind of realize that earlier, because normally whenever we make mistake or we fail, we just think about it as something really kind of sad, upset, frustrated, or demotivated. But actually, it's again is inevitable. It is like absolutely a really important factor in order to achieve something great. Um, so yep. Now, if I look at failure or mistake at on like in different angle like that, then I think later the learning or whatever kind of like whatever life throw at me doesn't matter anymore. What is the third thing I forgot? Oh, in this video, Ellie Gu, she when she make when she fails or she made mistake, she took notes carefully, like all those mistakes or all those failure, like why, how come, like how can get better after each time. So we have to really pay attention into the mistakes or the failure we we had, in order to get better, like, you know reflect it on into it, and just keep failing, keep making mistake, but we have to pay attention, really look deeper into it, and learn something from it, instead of blindly making mistake. So it still need adjustment each time. What else I forgot? I mean, for now, because I listen to two videos, and because of a lot of distraction. The afternoon, I talked to my mom for almost 1 hour. Talked to my husband just now, and I also did some watching some videos about dogs as well. I love dogs so a lot. So that's why now my brain got distracted. But I try to recall what I have learned from these videos. What else? What else? I forgot. Oh, this one make me feel so distracted. Let's move to this screen. Um, I think that's it for. Yeah, so the key takeaway now, I look at failure or mistake in a different angle, and is the best thing I think that I can pick up today. In the second video, she talked about um something related to, not related to, something inspired from James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits. So actually, there will be four kind of uh, techniques here for the brain, but I'm gonna just take few that really matter to me. One of the technique here, one of the yeah, let's call it technique. I don't know what it should be called, but let's call it technique. Or maybe one of the key takeaway that really important to me here is that um James Clear. I think I heard about this sometime when I listened to the interview of him in what is it called CEO Diary, if I'm not mistaken, but whatever. So basically, he said that I think even in the Atomic Habit books itself, it mentioned it, but I've just forgot. It mentioned about like how can make the habit become a habit easily. We have to prepare all the condition for it to make it happen easily, or for the good habit and for the bad habit to avoid it as much as we can. For example, if we know that the sleeping room, I mean our room, the sleeping room can make us feel sleepy while studying, then we cannot study in our private room. Instead, going to the for example, quiet yet public place, maybe coffee shop, maybe library. What else? For that's just an example for myself. So tomorrow I am gonna go to work a club nearby. I think so, for sure. I cannot stay at home because my room is too cozy. It's too easy to sleep. It's too easy for sleeping. My English again. The second thing I want to take away from myself is that he said that we should lower the scope and the expectation, but keep the schedule, like keep it consistent. So what I can do, let's say, like for example, the shift flow project, I didn't have any expectation. I didn't really know like the scope exactly. Like I just told my boss that okay, let me think about it. I don't promise anything, no deadline, no promising, but let me do it. And I told him that I'm gonna do research for it and then get back to him, but because he's too busy and he did not reply to me properly at all, so I just do it myself. I did a lot of research, comparison, and then finally I made it to this day. I think I skip a lot of days, but I try to do a little bit, and I mean I try to do not much, but try to not kind of really. If I actually I have to be honest, I skip a lot of days, but I don't really think about giving up on this shift law project. Sometimes I feel it's like a mess because it's too big already. It have like more than 20 phases already, but I don't think I'm gonna give up on this. Um, so yeah, let's just in a simple term, just do it. Just do it with small amount. For example, instead of setting the learning for 2 hours, let's do it just for 10 minutes. Um, he also mentioned about one of his tips. For example, before he going to sleep, he gonna just prepare whatever needs to for the next day. Like for example, he gonna just like open a new tab and maybe a note and just write down the topic that he needs to work on tomorrow. So tomorrow when he open the laptop, he already see that topic or the task already. It is something that I kind of used to do. Like I always have a to-do list for what I have to do tomorrow, because to be honest, tomorrow maybe I don't remember exactly what I have to do, what was planned, what had to be put in pending, for example. So that's the reason why I decided to do this video now, because no, I'm gonna just finish publishing, I mean uploading as well. I don't delay it until tomorrow. But why I am kind of, I think I'm a little bit off track. It's a little bit irrelevant already. Back to the point, I learned from him that, okay, for example, if I have something to do tomorrow, let's make a to-do list, or let's make it ready. So tomorrow I just need to jump into it directly without really thinking or recalling what I have to do. What else I can take away? He said something about, for example, when we move a stone, a big stone, a very big stone, um it takes a lot of effort to make it like start moving. But once it start moving already, it have a momentum, and it's gonna work very easily. Sometimes it doesn't need your strength or your force to make it move, but it's moved itself already with the momentum. Um so yeah, it's true the real to realize as well. I realize that whenever I stay with my phone, or like sit on my cozy bed, it's really hard for me to start a new task, like open a laptop and working seriously on it. But once I open the laptop, like right now, I feel like it becomes a lot easier. So the very first step is always the hardest one, but again, I need to combine with, preparing the condition to make it happen, or to make something not happen. It up to me. And just just that small, just um I don't know, the environment is really important. But as long as I can make it start, then it should be alright. For example, if I don't want to really do a full learning section, like coding section or English learning section, I can start with just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and let's see how it goes. Maybe it has momentum, and then normally I will do more. um I mean, everybody knows that, even me, but sometimes I couldn't do it, sometimes I forgot. So that's why I am reminding myself today. And I think now it's 11:59 p.m. already. Too much for rambling up today. I'm gonna end the video here, upload quickly, and end up the series today. Tomorrow, I think, after watching two of the videos from this girl, and also one more time reminding myself, I think I know what I have to do tomorrow. I forgot. I need to make a to-do list for tomorrow as well before going to sleep. That's it for today. Now it's exactly 12 a.m. Have a good night.